Good morning, everyone. It's Doug from Vermont Hoyas, and today I am extremely excited to bring you Hoya darwinii. This is a Hoya that has been 5 years in the making for me to get it to flower. I broke my cardinal rule that when I fail with a Hoya 3 times, I won't try it again. This is the 4th attempt and my biggest attempt to get this thing to flower. These 2 plants came from the unboxing video that you saw a few months ago back in May. We're in the middle of September now, that I got from Hoyas in Thailand. And here's the results. Finally got this thing to flower, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. And let's just take a look at the really cool flowers, those beautiful pink flowers. This is Hoya darwinii pink, and this one over here is the cream colored clone, which the cream colored clone has grown many new leaves since I've had it. And I'm very excited to say that, I don't know if you can see it, but in the back there is a panicle with buds on that one too. So I'm hoping in a month or so that I will have flowered the cream one as well. So just really cool leaves. This is native of the Philippines. It's also called the ant plant because certain leaves on these plants will curl into balls that ants will live in, and then their waste helps fertilize the plant, or so that's the theory, but you don't need ants to grow these things indoors. This is a very difficult Hoya, one that would never live on a windowsill. This was grown under an LED light in a very warm, humid grow tent, and it's extremely susceptible to root rot. This is a true epiphytic Hoya, and I'll show you how I've been growing this. I've been growing it in a bonsai mix. You can see what it is right here, a bonsai mix, an inorganic bonsai mix that I add a little bit of fine orchid bark and vermiculite and a little bit of charcoal too. So this is the mixture that I put it in because I failed with it too many times in soil, and when you hit yourself on the head with a hammer enough times, you finally have to stop it. So this is what I'm growing it in. I'm also using net pot. You can see in here, this is an outer cache pot, and I can pull this thing out and look at the bottom of it and see if there's any moisture left in the mix before I water. These plants are going 10 days to 2 weeks between waterings, so that's very painful for me to do because I'm a compulsive overwaterer, and the very thought of not watering a plant for 2 weeks just sends chills down my spine. But I've been able to hold myself back and only water it, and only reason I hold off that long is because I can actually observe it by pulling out the net pot and looking to see if there's any moisture left in the edges and the bottom of that pot. There's no real scent on this Hoya, none that I could detect. Maybe when they would first open in the middle of the night you might be able to get a faint scent, but there's not much scent. So I'm just very excited that I pulled this off after 5 long years. Don't know how long I'll be able to keep these things alive, but I'm going to grow them through the winter and I'll report back, and if I manage to flower the cream colored clone, I will bring that to you as well. So good morning, everyone. I'm back with Hoya darwinii, and the cream colored clone opened its buds. The only problem is that it also looks pink. They're absolutely gorgeous with a slightly sweet smell. I was hoping for a different color. It does say cream, but it also coloration on Hoya flowers it's very iffy. It all depends on the conditions under which it was grown. So this one over here was supposed to be the pink that I showed you last time, but you can also see that it's the flowers lasted 3 or 4 days, but it's got a whole new set of buds developing here with, I think I count 11 buds. I had 10 flowers last time. So it looks like I'm going to have flowers on this for some time to come. So I was hoping for a little different color variation, but I'm not going to complain since I went for so long desperately wanting flowers on this Hoya species, and now I have them, so I'm just going to enjoy them. And who knows, the next time this thing flowers, maybe it will be more cream colored, but they sure are stunning. Well, that's it, and I thank you for visiting myself and Hoya darwinii, and I'll be back really soon with more great Hoyas and Hoya growing tips.